Okay, greetings, salutations, good day and hi, yous, guys and gals. Welcome back to the 2023 Formula Holo World Championship. So, this is it. We've reached the month of May, finally. This month we get to crown the 2023 World Champion, but there's still 6 rounds left to sit through. So, this is round 14. We're at the Marina Bay Street Circuit. Round 14, round 15. Singapore Holo Prix. We're going to be racing under the lights for this round, and then for round 16, we're going to head over to Suzuka in Japan for the Japanese Holo Prix. And with the current points as they are, it's been rainy all throughout the 14 rounds that have been raced so far. 3 third-place finishes and consistently high scores. And then she scored a win at TT Circuit Assen in round 13, and then subsequently failed to qualify for the next race. Blep. But she still has a 78-point lead ahead of Aki Rosenthal. Third, Minato Aqua, 350. Behind Aki Rose's 377. Muna's 4th. Second place at Istanbul, 317 points. And Toa is 5th with 305 points. Let's do top 5 as they are. And after the standings, I don't know what to say about that, but it's currently Marine who's having issues. 49 to Nautica's 77. May have her first driver eliminated from the championship contention after today, but we'll just see what happens. Anyway, the Constructors Championship, Gen 1 Red Heart Racing, 911 points, ID Gen 1, Area 15 Moon Architect, 826 points, Gen 2 Akakin Kinsetsu, 785 points, that's your top 3, and Gen 0 is still more than 100 points behind the next highest constructor team in ID Gen 3. Oof. Anyway, Marina Bay. This is a 5.6 something circuit run counterclockwise. A nice, fun street circuit. They're saying it has 23 turns. Man, that's a lot of turns. But you go around and around and around and go through this turn. Go under the Assetto Corsa logo. And turn left, and then turn right. Under the Kunos logo, find some buildings. Watch out for this chicane. Oh, look at the nice background. Singapore under the lights. This is one of the more popular street circuits. More chicanes, watch out, because those are sausage curbs. Go under the grandstand. I think that's a grandstand you gotta go under. And then through there. And then one last turn. And then you reach the start-finish line! And that's a lap at Marina Bay. Alright, let's not go into the intro. Let's go into the starting grid for this race. Inogami Korone of Gamers will get pole. Getting a bonus point for pole. Second is Kanata. Aqua's third. Aqua starting off with a second row start here. Meanwhile, two-time FH champion Roboco starting off alongside Aqua. Then it's Lamy and Mume. Ayame, Marine, and Matsuri. Marine is starting off fourth row, getting a whole bunch of points to get away from the hole she's in. Iris, Subaru, and Dame. Polka, Akiro's Nene. Okayugura and Hachima. And a Flare Tola. Ollie, Anya, and Sora. Muna, Mel, Iroha. Trucko, Miko, LaPlus. Reine will start off 31st. Luckily, she's in this race. I was worried that we wouldn't see her race for a second consecutive round. Rennick, Kyla, and Mio. Azuki, Fubuki, and Kobo. And finally, Ina, starting off 37th, are you kidding me? Nolaka, Iofi, and Achan. And that's 40 cars in this round. And if you're in your hotel room attending Anime Expo this weekend and you decide to tune into the stream, then welcome. This is Formula Holo Racing, round 15 of 20. Alright, so let's get the music up and running. We don't want the test car in the race. Camera. Oh, this is fine. Alright, round 15 here at Marina Bay, Singapore Holo Prix. Music up, and here we go. Everyone gridded up for the standing start. 6 lights are up and running. Singapore Holo Prix is underway. Already a bit of an oopsie by Marine, of course, blocking many cars from going through. So, Marine having issues throughout this World Championship, and she is... What is she trying to accomplish here? We'll get back in a bit. Prone a bit ahead of Amane Kanata, and then Minato Aqua is third. This is a 20-lap race. He's fourth, and Roboco is fifth. Well, Marina at least has company. Zeta also stuck. But just about everyone else already off and running. Subaru is having some issues. Let's look again at the replay. Found sausage curb. And and unable to go anywhere beside the wall. Reine, there's the doggo on hand. Come on, camera. Reine racing for the Mio Fattori Gamers team, and she's going to have the lead after this opening lap, and marked with fastest lap, I guess. That's a second. Aqua remains third. And we have a bit of a mess here. Oh, that's Muna that's having issues on that turn. CPU occupancy 99%. Yep, there's a whole mess of cars that can't go further. Except Marina, luckily. So, a few drivers are pitting already, teleporting back to the pits because they're holding up the race. Muna, Kaela, and Fubuki. Street racing under the lights here at Marina Bay. Yo, welcome! 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 Reine Kanata Aqua. Street races with their multitude of walls. And an extra challenge being, of course, those sausage curbs. I don't know if Muna, Kaela, or Fubuki will get out anytime soon. So now, haven't passed this lap, never mind, it's Roboko. Haven't passed this lap, 137.458 it says on SimHub. Well, Anya, of all drivers, no, Nene, of all drivers, haven't passed this lap, 136.679. And that's trying to get somewhat closer to Curran if possible. So have a look at the medal counts. Kanata, the only Gen 4 member who has yet to record her first win. Got a lot of chasing to do against the doggo. Careful, you can't go around making contact like that on the walls too many times. Akuro's second overall. Careful there. Subaru with a 136.298. So naturally she's all the way down to 37th. Meanwhile, Reine is rather lagging, as she is currently. Midway point of the fourth lap. Trying to see any battles going on. Now, Gen 5, like over a year and a half or so since their last race win, all the way back in the old R Factor 1 days, way too long of a race win drought for that gen. And only Lammy has scored the race wins so far for that team, just the 2 race wins. Neither Polka, Nen, or Botan have managed to get wins. Well, Botan started off at pole in the previous race at Istanbul, but had issues, and because life just had to get in the way of things, and thus finished low in that race. So the Gen 5 win drought still continues. Meanwhile, Cornet still doing a good job so far, having led all 4 laps. Tanashi Mume overtakes Aqua to move up to P3. Tanashi Mume of hololive EN, who's having their concert tomorrow night. Hopefully it ends up being a good one, because I can't even afford to watch. I can't even afford to purchase a streaming ticket to watch the live stream of that concert. Sad, ain't it? Heroes still hovering just outside the top 10, while Reine is still at 27th. Aqua about 2.3 seconds behind Meme. Looks like the racing seems to have stabilized for a bit after the opening round bunch-up, caused in no small part by Marine, who's currently hovering at 36th. Well outside the points. Marine with a 4th row start, and so naturally should end up having a terrible start and then dropping that low. You just hate to see that. Gap seems to have increased a bit for Cornet, 1.5 seconds ahead of Kanata. This is a tricky turn. One mistake and you might spin out. Waiting to see if there's perhaps an inkling of action here. But it's the middle of the race. I probably expect more drama in like a few more laps. Akiro's still wanting to try and make it into the top 10. Not a lot of overtakes here, currently. Subaru with a new fastest lap time, 1:35.869. As she continues to be 1.9 seconds behind Hosho Marine. Some nice choo-choo train racing. Anya having to pit. Fubuki still stuck in there as well. And for some reason, Hachima is in this race despite having been on unannounced hiatus for the last few months or so. So Anya has dropped down to 37th. Still a 1.6 second lead, 1.5, 1.6 for the Duke. And she improves to fastest lap. .135.694 for Inogami Korane in that last lap. Very fast run, but she is starting to reach cars lagging behind. That might close the gap quite a bit, and it has. Shaved off about a half second off of Corne's lead. And Zeta has relegated herself to becoming a lapped car. Whoa, bit of pushing and shoving between Subaru and Flair. And an issue by Lammy. That's going to drop her down a couple spots. Hard enough as it is to believe, we've only completed 9 laps. Looks like my connection is holding up okay. Oh, Meme almost caught up with Kanata. Meme hoping to improve to second. Ollie with the fastest lap now, 135.214. Oh, Meme almost overtook Kanata. Oh, a mistake by Korne! That also caused issues for Kanata. Meme goes clear of the incident and moves up to the lead. Oh, bad luck for Reine. Let's look at that again. It hurts, it hurts. Oh man, it was caused by someone bumping into Subaru. Oh, that was Marine bumping into Subaru, and Reine got stuck in the tangle, and she is unable to go further. So there goes Reine's hopes for Grand Chelem. I'm sorry to report, as Mei jumps to the lead at the halfway point. Reine drop into pit lane, Subaru likewise teleporting to pits. Robico to second, Kanata luckily enough to only drop just to one spot. I am a fourth and Aqua fifth. Ollie improves her fastest lap time, 135.094. 135.094 for Reine's teammates, as Reine drops from first to certainly worse than 30th. What a terrible drop. Unfortunate for Reine, you hate to see that. And they tried to hang on to 1 second lead over Robico, but reaching cars, reaching traffic again. Already drama at the midway point, with pole sitter Reine dropping out of the race after an incident colliding into the tangle between Marina and Subaru. Excuse me. I almost hiccuped a la Amelia Watson. Yep, new fastest lap for Ollie, 0.021, as you might see there. Oh, careful, Polka. Dropping a spot right there. Mistake by Mume. Drops her down to third. Robico goes to the lead. Let's look at the replay. Sausage curb causing issues for many a driver. And this time it was an unenforced error. By Mei, dropping her down to third. Through 12. Careful there, Ollie. All three ID Gen 2 drivers qualified for this race, but Anya still stuck in pit lane. Ollie 16th, Reine 26th. being a major non-factor with this race. Wheel-to-wheel contact briefly between Okayu and Yozo ML. May improves to second, and Kanata makes contact with wall. Vying for the lead, but of course, Sausage curbs again, and she drops to pits. No, not yet. Will she? We'll find out. She's just trying to get out of this tangle. And she does. Kanata dropping down to 29th or perhaps worse. So Ojo improves to P3. Roboco with a 4-second lead, but increasing a bit because cars May hoping to close the gap against the robot android of Gen Zero. Oh yeah, Roboco is in Gen Zero, and her team is having issues with the Constructors Championship. Oh, there was almost an overtake, but no go for Mei. Iris driving all willy-nilly, making contact with walls. I don't know what that is all about. Six to go. A significant gap, apparently between 7th and 8th, as a Marine gets shipwrecked again. I mean, what happened? Oh, there was contact with the race leader. You can't do that. You can't sabotage a race like that. Marina is back on the track, but she's still well out of the points. Remember, top 30 score. Top 30 score points for the race. And there's also bonus point, one bonus point for starting off at pole, and another bonus point for getting fastest lap. What was that flare? What was that, Roboco and flare? Nanashi Mume goes back to the lead. Polka moves up to P3. I am a P2. Oh, real drama here. Roboco goes stuck. and teleports to pits. Late race drama here at Marina Bay, ladies and gentlemen. Nanashi Mume goes back to the lead. Mume, I am a polka. With less than 5 to go. And more cars continue to be stuck. Kanata stuck again, and she's now well outside the top 30. Matsura is stuck as well. Notes to her. Blep. Come on, stop ruining the race for everyone. Oh, Lammy also having issues. Look at that again. Whoever Lammy is, there you are. And where did she screw up? Right there, T-Bones Kanata. That has gotta hurt. Potentially getting rammed into the side by that snow elf. Polka having a very slight chance of breaking Gen 5's win drought, provided Mei and Ayame both screw up with 3 to go. Remember, this track goes counterclockwise, not clockwise. Okay, of course, dropping to pit. I'm not sure back on the track. Are you kidding me, man? Nata is back on the track, but she's well, the points now. Why disappointment for the Tenchi? Oh, come on, Ojo. I might have seen you do that already early in the race, and if you actually did that again, then oof. Mei goes clear of Flare. And now we're actually down to the last 3 laps of this round. Oh, that's the fastest lap holder. Again, that's that same part of the track. Yeah, this part of the track where so many collisions take place. And again, the issues involving Hosho Marine. Marine being all mutinous throughout this round 15. Whoa! So I guess Gen 5's win drought will most likely last another round. Lep. Aqua to P4. Iris now in a provisional podium spot. Mume still leading by 2-something seconds. Iris and Mume both hoping for a double podium for the Council Hope team. Iris now in the same team as Mume and friends in Council. So a double podium would be very sweet for those two. Oh, almost took Ayame right there. Mei still doing a pretty darn good job here. Careful there. Iris almost with that overtake, but still remains third. But Aqua is trying to catch up. Oh, so close. So close to disaster for Ayame. Whoa! Aqua improves to P3, and unfortunately, both Iris and Polka got caught up with that incident. Aqua improves to P3, and Nanashi Mume, 1 lap to go for a pretty darn good race win. Mume 1 lap away from a second career Formula Holo win. I am a second and Aqua third. Aki Rose in 5th. Most likely not a double podium because Iris has dropped out of the running. But she has led for like the last handful of laps and doesn't look like she'll get out of this tangle anytime soon. Go under this nice distinctive bridge. Matsuri fastest lap 134.630. We'll see if that'll hold as we come down to the last few turns. Oh, Mume almost makes a mistake, but still has a decent lead. Yushia's coming down to the last few turns. Ferris wheel inside, go under this grandstand. Coming down to the last couple turns, what a way to promote the Halloween concert with a pretty nice race win here at Marina Bay. Nanashi Mume wins the Singapore Holo Prix. Ayame finishes second and Aqua rounds off the podium. Ollie now up to the fastest lap point, 134.068. We'll see how things will hold, but Nanashi Mume with the W, her second FH win. Mume, Ayame, Aqua. Your top 3. Type down the names. Ollie might get fastest lap. And Chuckle will finish, and that will wrap up the race. And it does. Alright. So we'll bring in the music, post-race music. As we confirm the top points, top 10, and then everyone below. Miko, Hachama, Yopi, Mio, Aski, Reine, Sora, Ina, Kodaka, Plus Lamy, Echan, Choco, Zeta, Flare, Matsuri, Kanata, Iris, and Polka. Those are your points scores. Unlucky for Korn, and she's gonna get the 1 point for pole. Okayu, Korne finish right next to each other, but neither trouble the scorers. And Fubuki, despite having a brand new, much cuter live 2D model, will finish 40th. Neither her, Kyla, nor Fubuki have managed to complete a lap. Ollie is confirmed with having fastest lap, so she's going to get 1 point. As we lock in the points and then just move on with our day. So bonus points will go to both drivers that finish outside of the top 30 lap. All right. Rene and Ollie. How exactly does that screw up the points? Not much with the top 3. Akiros did finish high in 5th. Aqua, despite finishing 3rd, Akiros finished 5th, so Akiros still remains 2nd and Aqua 3rd. Reine, still with the 51 points lead over Akiros. Reine at 473 and Akiros 422. Aqua 410. Gap somewhat closing with these 3, and then oh my, look at that. Bro, yeah, look at that gap between 3rd and 4th. Toa is 4th with 343 points. With Aqua at 410. Look at that. That's quite a gap between 3rd and 4th. Muna is 5th with 317. As for the Constructors Championship, who is leading? Why, it's Gen 1. Gen 1 with exactly 1,000 points. 1,000 points. And second is Gen 2, 927 points. So Gen 1, Red Heart Racing, 1,000 points. Gen 2, Akukin Kinsetsu, 927 points. And third is Still, oddly enough, ID Gen 1 850. And Gen 0 still remains well below the next highest team. Yeesh, look at that. Well over a 100-point difference between Gen 0 and the next team up. Oh, Polka was in the top 3 at some point, but ended up finishing for just a 1 point. And now she's 394 behind Reine. Marine 424 behind Reine. There's going to be quite a few drivers who may be out of championship contention after today. As we move on. Alright, we're going to be racing at Suzuka next. Where we may have to deal with over 99% CPU usage in these 22 laps of action. All right. Just load up the track and then just get on with our lives. Alright, this will work. Camera. Oh, this is fine. And then background music, and then we'll go ahead here. Alright, here we go. So, welcome everyone. If you're just joining, this is round 16 of the Formula Holo 2023 World Championship. We are at the Suzuka International Racing Course in Japan for, obviously, the Japanese Holo Prix. This is a pretty unusual circuit. It's a figure 8 circuits. This is a 3.608 mile, 5.807 kilometer, 18 turn circuits. Let's have a look at how it's run. There's just straightaway. Coming into the first turn, which is according to the folks behind this circuit, the first turn. And then go into many of these S-curves. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you approach the Dunlop curve. And then turn 8 is what you call the Dagner curve, and then you go under the bridge. And then into the hairpin. We turn 12, approaching turns 13 and 14, which would be called the spoon curve. And then the fast section over the bridge. You're almost there. We gotta head into what is called the Casio Triangle. Right there. And after 18 turns, you reach start-finish line. Alright. Having a look at this grid. It's the starting grid for this race. This 22-lap race, plus darkness of Holo X. Start off at pole and get a bonus point. Soar and Suisse are next. And then Louis, Watame, and Flair. I almost spelled out Lua on my notepad. Lua is in a different race series, if you've been following me for quite a while. Toa, Ayame, and Anya. Mei will race. Aki Rose and Kanata. Lammy, Polka, and Aqua. Koyori, Marina, and Ichan. Amegura, Iroha. These two starting off together, really? Man, these two are inseparable. Bubuki, Ali, and Hachima. Kyla, Shion, and Muna. And then we have Kobo, Zeta, and Bay. And annoyingly, we see no Reine. Reine did not qualify for this race. Oh, that's awful for the points leader. And Akiros is in. So's Aqua. Inafana and Azuki, 31st to 33rd. Roboko, Mio, and Kiara. And finally, Nene, Subaru, Pekora, and Yofi. Kiara, Nene, Subaru, Pekora, Yofi. Alright. We're set to go. I don't know why Yago's name is, Yago's nationality is Italian. I'm only just noticing it now. That doesn't make much sense. But we've got a race to sit through. Round 16 here at Suzuka. Alright, we got SimHub up, we have music, and then we'll get out of the way here. Okie dokie. 22 laps here at Suzuka, round 16. It's the Japanese Holo Prix, led by Laplace Darkness at pole. Here come the red lights. And off we go, 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 go! Marina, again? Are you kidding me? Also, Marine, why do you keep finding a way to screw things up? Oh, yo, this is just nuts. at the start again. Oh, Marine. I don't know what to deal with you. Left plus Darkness with a 0.7 second lead over Suisse, and Sora is not too far behind. So Marina, Roja, Ami, and Zeta teleport to pit. H-Chan issues. Few drivers with issues. Mei having issues. Aqua having issues. They're touching grass. But Aqua is just now starting to get out. But she's well behind. Well behind a lot of drivers here. Oh, it's a mess. It is a tremendous mess. What the hell just happened? Something involving Kubo. Slamming into the wall and causing cars to be stuck. Back to live action, plus Darkness. And Aqua's pitting. Dadgummit. Down to 40th when she's still third behind Reine and Aki Rose. And Gura has gone out to touch grass. Rewind a bit. Paused by running into Oli like that. Suisse, oh, having issues. So many replays. Why do I have to watch so many replays? I just want to watch live action racing. Made a mistake on that turn. On that first turn. So, Miss Yamada having a decent-ish start to this 22-lap race, lap 2 of 22. Plus able to go around the lapped part of Aqua. Hector's in pit lane, a few more cars are stuck and having to teleport. Fastest lap for Tokinosora, 129.175. Good job for the first series champion. Early on. Whoa, a bit of a chase between Louis and Watame. Takani Louis also a follow X. Quite a few cars close to each other. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ame moving up to the fastest lap. 128.854. As more cars have issue on this one turn. So it's no surprise that that turn has the very wide runoff areas. a significant-ish gap between second and third as we see more cars stuck at pit lane. Gotta have a look at that. Oh, come on, Emirates Ad. Why gotta get in the way of things? I was hoping to see the multitude of cars in pit lane, but just life just had to get in the way of things again. Oh, look, Mayman wants to have the previous race winner's curse. $128.749 for Bestia Zeta of Holo Hero. $128.594 for Murasaki Shion as Zeta, of course, having to touch grass. I'm sensing a bit of deja vu here. Oh, come on now. And somehow we lost Laplace in a bit of the melee. I don't even know what happened. She was driving quite well, and then she is dropped all the way to a low spot. Made contact with Nene, and now Laplace touches grass. Pekora, now his fastest lap, not in the lead. Not in the lead. And that's the third time I see someone grab fastest lap and then mess up on this one turn. Aki Rose? I don't know. For a moment I thought she would be in the lead, but are you kidding me, man? There's several cars are having issues with that turn. This is only lap 5. Tokino Sora with the lead. Louis second and Watame third. TT and an A. Watame got distracted by that one car touching grass, allowing Toa to move up to P3. Sora with a 9 plus second lead over Takani Louis. A real race of attrition as Kiara ends up entering the grass-touching party. Sora's lead now about 11 seconds. More cars getting stuck into not teleporting. Eventually the stuck cars will teleport. It's only a matter of time until only when being the issue here, as Iroha gets caught up with Ame. So yeah, let's see the replay. Okay. And watch just a wee bit right here as you go boing with each other and then touch grass, almost impeding Tokino Sora's progress. But she still has a 6-second lead. Lead dropping a wee bit. Are you kidding me? This heartbeat song again. Just about every stream, this song keeps on coming up. But as Sora goes around the Casio turn, I suppose that song's quite fitting with the drama that's been going on here at the Suzuka International Racing Course. Look at this party. Wow, look at that! Sora wants to enter the party herself. Parked on the other side, but still. Drops out of the race lead. Takane Louie now having the lead. Kaela Kowalskia of ID Gen 3, the Holo Hero team, now has fastest lap. (128.414). Louis, Toa, and Watame, the top three. So it's a couple sections in which cars have had issues. Turns 1 and 2, and then turns 8 and 9. The first turn and the Denner curve. Yee, Shakiros. Dropping to 38th. Aqua improving to 17th now. She was 40th for a wee bit. Now she has improved quite a few spots. Zeta back to having fastest lap. 128.043. How the hell did she get back up to 10th? We're sensing a bit of a miracle here. Bono's conversing with Flair. Kanata want nothing to do with this whole charade. Toa very close behind Louis. I believe Toa is one of the top 10 drivers, at least heading into this stream. Both barely squeezed by this turn. A roughly 4-second gap between Toa and Watame. Kaela once again with the fastest lap. Zeta and Kaela trading fastest lap leads. Despite struggling with this course. And not an easy course to race at. Quite a few cars lapped down. Well, Marina's lucky enough to improve to point spots, but what's the use? Probably a lap or 3 down. While Louis continues to soar like an owl over the competition. Kayla passes lap again, 127.572. Improves her fastest lap spots. As we see Rubber start to go on that turn. I guess improving grip for a few drivers. Whole mess of cars still stuck, unable to move further. HN will eventually jump Fauna and Suisse, as well as perhaps a few more drivers. Roboco passes Koyori and Kobo likewise. And now we're through 10. Louis still ahead by 0.3 seconds as both barely squeezed through that turn again. Ojo now with fastest lap, 127.264. Wherever she is. Yoo-hoo! Ojo. There you are. 127.264. There it is. Louis, Toa, and Watame. Louis looking for her first Formula Holo win. As we approach the halfway mark of this 16th round. Halfway through this race already. The mark of Rubber helping do a good job keep the cars on the track after a few incidents in that first turn. So approximately 28 cars are still barely in this race. Annoyingly for Akiro, she drops well out of contention. Still stuck, unable to get out. Aqua hoping to improve to the P2 spots, but there's still like 10 laps to drive around on this figure 8 circuit. Toa's gone as close as 0.1 second behind Louis, but no dice here as Fubuki gets stuck. And Aqua improves the spots to 14. Still 9 seconds behind Azuki. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Azuki. I believe it's her birthday today, July 1st. Just had her birthday live on YouTube. And then members only encore. Oh, the dreaded members only streams that non-members can't watch. Louis still leading. Hoa still a shade behind the Holo X member. Been no change to the top whatever so for the last few laps. You know, trying to maintain the top 5 finish. Nana out, just getting back on track here. Police also on track. Our next stream after this will be next Saturday. It's the last weekend of the World Championship. Round 17 and 18 taking place at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin for the United States Holo Prix, and then round 18 taking place in Mexico City. The Mexico City Holo Prix taking place at oh, right, I forgot what the track is named again. Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, okay. Had to look things up. Ina improving to 4th. Just passing by Hachima. Louis still in the lead. Has to go around the hairpin. It's been a non-stop chase between Toa and Louis, who have still remained roughly half a second between each other for like the last almost 10 laps or so. While Watanabe remains a distant 3rd. Still no issues with those drivers on that turn. Whoa, careful. Watanabe barely averting disaster on that turn. And there goes the pole sitter. Making a mistake on that turn. Okay, where is Laplace? Having a look at the replay. Also collected Kobo. So that's 2 more drivers hurt. And then these 2 teleport to pit, but not other cars in higher priority? As said, of course, the AI can be quite confusing sometimes. Ojo again improves her fastest lap, 127.045. Anyway, what else is there going on? Almost coming down to the last 5 laps. Somehow Toa has regressed a bit from 0.5 to 0.9 behind Louis. 0.8.7, that's a bit closer, but still nowhere near close enough to catch up with Louis. As Nene exits pit lane, and yet not other cars worse off than her. On to the last 5 laps. Nothing but Louis, Toa, and Watame for like the last dozen or so laps. As more cars start to retire early from the race, it gets clearer and clearer. Roboco touches grass. Suisse is back on the track. Top 3 are okay. Let's see how Ina and Hachima fare. No problem on that turn. Nene again joining the crowd of drivers who are stuck. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful about those curbs, you two. You two have a race you may want to finish. It's late in the round. Don't screw everything up. battle for 25th, 65.624 seconds between HM and Roboco. Yeah, the battle between cars feature on SimHub. That's a useless feature when it wants to involve two cars that are well behind the others. On you go, Stuck. Kyla goes ahead. Oh no! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ina drop into pit lane and down to the top 5 altogether. Life just had to find a way. Doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Out of the top 5 and having to find herself 10th for the time being. Well, almost a collision between Aqua and Louie. Louie's good. Toa and Aqua are good. Already some drama here on the second to last lap of this race. Whoa! Toa goes out of it. Toa drops out. Touches grass. Watame a second. And Hachima third. Toa with a tremendous mistake against Minato Aqua. What a shame for Toa. Drops out of the podium spot altogether. Louie with the all clear. On to the last lap. Just needs to survive this last lap so that she can score her first FH win. Made it through the first couple turns with no issue. Look at her go around and around and around. A nice commanding 6.3 second, 6.2, 6.3 second lead over Tsunomaki Watame. Aqua improves a bit to 13. For a potential 2 more points. Ina now with the fastest lap, 125.383. Louie heading into the fast last couple sections as more cars start to drop out of the race. Louie has led for most of the race, and what a performance she's had here at Suzuka. It's going to be her first FH race win. Takane Louie wins the Japanese Holo Prix. Watame second and Hachima third. Congratulations to Takane Louie. That is her first ever Formula Holo win. Watame, a nice boost to her points, hoping to get into like the top 10 or so. as we wrap things up here. Up and down the names. So I got the top 30 in place. Waiting for the last few drivers to finish eventually. Only now as Guragon out. Rana Koyori. It should be the race. And that is indeed the race. So, Takane Louie. Top step on the podium for the first time. To confirm the points here. Looks like Ina will have fastest lap of the race. Louis Watame, Hachima, Yofi Muna, Subaru Zeta, Kiara, Ina, Lamy. Fastest lap for Ina, 125.382. Sora, Azuki, Aqua, Ollie, Kyla LaPlus, Marine 17th in the bit of a miracle for her to finish that high. Mitoa Bay. Ayame Kobo Suise Chananya Nene Roboko Fubuki Fana Koyori. Why does it say pit 999.9 for Fauna? That makes no sense. These drivers won't score. Flair, Mio, Hanata, Shion, Iroha. Akiro's a disappointing performance for her. Polka, Pekara, Gura, and Mume finishing 40th. Previous race winner's curse right there. 356.1 in Sector 2. Oof. Last lap, 29:47.211. The lap. Alright, let's lock in the points wrap up for today. Fastest lap for Ina and pole point for LaPlus Darkness. And everything looks reasonable. So, Reine still leads with the points, despite not scoring much for today. 18 points in Marina Bay, finishing 17th and not qualifying for this race. So 473 points for Reine. Aqua moves up to second. 436 points, 37 behind Reine. Aki rose down to third, 422. Luna's fourth now, 362, and Toa, 357. And Marine, despite 18 points for the Suzuka race, she is 406 points down and is now out of championship contention. Just about out of championship contention. All but eliminated from championship contention. Because there's 408 maximum points to give out. And when it comes to points, Gen 1 still remains on top with the 1,000 points. Hachima did score 60 points, but only the top 3 for each team count. Only the top 3 for each team count their points in the Constructors Championship, so Hachima's points don't count in the Constructors Championship because she's well behind the other 3 teammates. So Gen 1 still remains on top, 1,000. Gen 2, 985. Gen 3, 945 as we wrap up for today. So your top 3 at Marina Bay are Mume, Ayame, and Aqua. Your top 3 at Suzuka are Louie, Watsume, and Hachima. So next weekend is the last weekend of the World Championship. As you can see in this screen. Round 17 at Austin, round 18 at Mexico City. That's next Saturday, July 8th. Start time to be determined, and the last 2 races of the championship, Sao Paulo and Abu Dhabi, rounds 19th and 20th on the 9th. And after we're done with the World Championship, we have the Indy Lights Series, 20 drivers, 20 lesser-known independent drivers hoping for a spot in the 10th Series roster in IndyCar for August. July 21st to 23rd, the Indy Lights Series taking place. 15 to 20-minute rounds. So that's coming up after the World Championship concludes. So that's it for today, I guess. Back again next Saturday for the last weekend of the Formula Holo World Championship. So, Mid-Ohio qualifying for the real-life IndyCar Series, and then the race tomorrow, and other stuff going on. I'm gonna go touch grass and do errands, so please have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, everyone. See you next Saturday for the last weekend of the Formula Holo World Championship. Otsudag!